Hey guys, so today I want to redo my hair. It doesn't look that good, as you can see here in front. It is only 1 week and a few days old. I had done it myself, so it doesn't matter that much. So I washed yesterday, and that's why it doesn't look that good. So you will notice that it started to show on these sides. So I'll just do the front bit. Let's get straight into the video. So I start by removing the braids that I want to do, these ones specifically. So I'll be removing the front braids. That is what I'll be removing. There's another one here as well, like that. So I'll be removing this, and then I redo this front bit. So I'll be putting this on. This is what I have on, so it's the same. It's called natural twist, so it's the same one that I'll just be redoing. So I don't use the same ones that I had done last time, so I'll just cut these ones out. You can actually, you don't need to cut them out. I just feel like they look a bit old, so I'd rather just have them cut off. So straight into it. My hair has not really grown that much. As I told you in the previous videos, it's just 1 year old. So yeah, I'll just be redoing this. So since I am redoing just the front bit, which I had already done, I'll not really do a lot of work. What I'll do is this. So I'll just hold these ones because I'm only doing these small pieces, so I have enough time. So what I'll do is just the same line after I've just redone, just cut it to just look much better. I think it looks okay. Yeah, so that's it. This is just repair, just like your normal repair. Right, so we take our braids. So this braid feels and behaves like natural hair. It can get quite tangled, but I like it, to be very honest. It's also very soft. No one has paid me to do this, but I honestly like it. It has several pieces. You pick one piece at a time that you will work with. In this case, what we do once we have that is we will undo the sides, and once you have done the sides, it becomes very easy to separate because you need your pieces to work with. We are doing 3-strand braid, so we'll just pick 2 pieces that we will be using on our braid. So once that's done, as usual, we start with braiding our own hair. Why? I feel that it is safer this way to do the knotless braid, and also it just helps me to prevent any breakage if the hair is too tight. Also, normally I start by oiling my scalp. I seem to have skipped that part here, but I'll be doing that for other hairs, or rather have other parts that I'll be doing today. So I just start by that, and then I'll be adding the braid as I go on. I want to give you a few reasons why you should be doing your hair at home, and I hope that I'll be able to convince you with why you should at least consider to try and be doing your hair at home. I learned this skill last year as I went natural. I used to have the relaxed hair, and then I cut it off and have now this type of hair which is natural 4C hair. So I want to convince you why I think this is a very good skill to learn. So the first reason why you need to learn, and it's because learning you to braid your hair is quite fun. And the first reason why you need to think about this, for me, it's because it gives me full control over my hair. I am able to think of either I'm doing the full braids or loose braids. What's the parting style that I want to do for that specific hairstyle. I've also seen over time that it has promoted my having healthier hair, because I am quite gentle with my hair, and I'm also very careful with my scalp and edges. I know what I want to do with my hair. Again, in the long run, I think it has saved me quite some time, whereby I really don't need to go for the salon appointments, or rather even wait when is she available. I can do this hair even at night. As long as I have time, I just can braid. So it just saves me time in the long run. I don't really need to wait, let's say, for a week for that appointment. I just do whatever I want to do with my hair. I want to pause here and then show you what I'm doing with my hair right now. Remember, it was a 3-strand braid, but I have changed that to 2-strand as I finish off that braid. Majorly it's so that it can do the 2-strand twist. This hair is quite curly, so once that 3-strand you've finished braiding where your hair is at, I like to do the 2-strand at the bottom side, so that it just looks nice and cute, and also it becomes bouncy. So I just finished that off like that. You see, I was winking because I was excited about how the results are. Try to make it as tight as possible, the 2-strand twist, so that it doesn't undo once you've finished your hair. So I'll just be doing the same for all the hair, so we can still go on with the reasons why you need to learn to braid, and why personally I think it's a good skill to have. The other item is that also it just saves you money, guys. It saves us money. Remember, braiding can be quite expensive, especially for the protective hairstyles. So you need to learn this skill so that you can just be able to save a few coins here and there. It's not a main reason, but it's something that you can consider. The other item is because you learn to experiment with your hair. You can do new hairstyles, new length. You can just reduce the length to whatever you want it to be. You can try new braid types, and then when it just bores you, you can remove because you're doing the hair yourself. You're able to experiment with different braids, Again, something very, very good that I have seen with this learning how to braid your hair is that it gives me patience, because you appreciate the journey of taking care of your own hair. Guys, protective hairstyle is not a simple hairstyle. And also taking care of your own natural 4C hair, and you're not giving that responsibility to someone, where it teaches you that self-love. It teaches you patience. It just teaches you to just appreciate the work that the salonists do. It's not easy work. You get quite tired doing your own hairstyle, but you learn to love yourself. You learn to love that hair every single day, and you don't want anyone doing what you wouldn't do to your hair. So, and then the last point I think is just it has given me a valuable skill for life. Whenever I go, guys, I have a skill that I can actually do. It has become a hobby for me. So even if I didn't have money today, guys, I could still survive because I know how to braid my hair. I don't need to look bad. I can just do a few hairstyles on my hair. I can even try and do to other people's hair and get a few coins for myself. Anyway, yeah, so let's go to the video. I think, I hope and I have convinced you that you need to learn just a few skills on how to just take care of your hair. It's very simple once you've learned it, and you enjoy the journey, you enjoy spending time with yourself. So, this is the second braid that we are doing. Again, we start with braiding our own hair and then add that other hair up. So, I'll be doing that for all the braids today. So I leave the front hairs. I'm not using all the hairs, especially the hairs on my edges. I am leaving that because basically that's the edges. So I'll be doing some gel on that hair just when I leave it because I don't want really to pull all my hair up. So I leave the baby hairs, what you call baby hairs, there, and I'll be later on just applying gel on them just to make them look beautiful. So you can see the difference between this side and the other side. Already it's showing this is more defined, the other side is not as well defined. So we do that to the rest of the hair. We undo, we do, we undo, we do. I still prefer this method of just doing one braid at a time, especially if it's repair. Sometimes, like here, I'll do the two braids at once because they were two that I pulled out. I'll just undo the two braids, and then now I can define that line much better. So I tried to cut this hair here with you guys, but I couldn't. So I went to the mirror, cut it out well. That's why you can see that difference. And I cut it, and then I came back to just continue doing this because I couldn't do it on camera. And then, as I was telling you, I add oils normally on my hair. This is moisturizer, but I added black castor oil. It has other essential oils, so that's what I usually do, especially on your ends. You need to make sure that you have oils on your ends. So I do that. Um, and then that now once that's done, again we just start braiding again. So I wanted to make sure that you've seen the point I am adding oils, because the other two braids I was not able to do that because I had forgotten as I was recording. But it is very important to make sure that your ends are well oiled even as you're doing your hair. Also, once you're done, you can just oil your whole hair, especially on the roots, because you need oils, a moisturizer for your hairs, even for the 1 week or the 2 weeks your hair is braided, so that that hair is still being promoted, the hair growth is getting promoted as well. Doing this hair took me around 30 to 45 minutes or thereabout, because it was just the front bit. You keep cutting where the braid. I told you this braid behaves like natural hair, where it just starts to tangle. You cut it off, and then you're twisting the edges like that. And so it took me around 30 to 45 minutes to just do the whole hair. And then I got tired at some point and went now to start on the other side. But this gives you breaks. You can just take your breaks if you're feeling you're already tired, especially if you're a first time as you do the hair. But I think just doing your full hair, if I was doing my whole hair, I would get really very, very tired. But this is why I say that you can just fix your front hair, stay that hair for like a week or so. or even 2 weeks, and then once you feel that you have enough time, you can undo the whole hair and then do a different hairstyle. But I felt that I wanted this hairstyle to remain for some time, and that's why I decided that I just do this on my hair. So see, our hair is starting to come out. You can see that look, there's a bit of difference. So we do the same to the other side. So you undo and redo your hair, just simple like that. So I went straight to the last braid so that you can see how I'm finishing it off. I'm finishing it off at the middle. And that is how the hair looks once it's all done. It looks like that, very simple. The last bit is the edges that I was talking about earlier. So we do some gelling on these edges. And what you do is you use a toothpick, guys. Did you know toothpicks can be a lifesavers? So you use a toothpick, line it up with your braid, just like that. Make sure it looks cute. See, so I have quite a lot of baby hairs, and that's why I don't really braid them. So just using a toothpick, make your line like that. It looks so cute. I'm in love. I'm in love. Then we also do the same to the other side. Just apply your gel like that. I think this side came out looking much, much better. I loved how this side looks like because I think I have less hairs here, like that, and like that with a gel. You can use edge control if that's what you prefer. As long as it's gel and it works for you, then put a scarf on your hair, go do something else, and then voila, guys, we are done. Hair looks cute. No one would know. Who will know, guys? Who will know that you just did a repair on your hair? Unless you guys, because I have been recording this and you've been seeing that, but no one really knows what you've been doing. So at as I end, I like to do a simple hairstyle. I remove two braids out of all the other braids, and then I'll be cutting that off just to make the hairstyle stylish a little bit. So I am linking a video here to show you other simple hairstyles you can do with your hair. Another one I'll be linking is what are the truths on natural hair that you can also go and watch so that you can learn more about natural hair. So thank you guys so much for watching. The hairstyle came out looking like this. For you, you really don't need to cut out the front bit as I did, but I like it. So thank you so much. Until the next video, see you. Bye bye.